In the quest to stay healthier and younger longer, many people turn to dietary supplements, but others are turning to something else, hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Is it possible that hyperbaric oxygen therapy can reverse the aging process and help you stay younger longer? Let's look at the proof. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy is actually a medical treatment where oxygen is applied to generate beneficial effects. Most notably, you've probably seen this in deep sea divers who are suffering from the bends. However, saturating the body with oxygen also appears to help several other conditions as well, including some forms of hearing loss and tissue regeneration, to name a few. The Hyperoxic-Hypoxic paradox refers to a strange phenomenon where repeated exposures to high oxygen levels actually triggers cellular processes that are usually created during low oxygen levels. These changes include a range of things, including the formation of new blood vessels and the proliferation of stem cells, among other things. Repeated exposures to high oxygen levels also appears to activate sirtuins, proteins involved in the aging process, and it also appears to boost the production of mitochondria. The mitochondria are parts of our cells that not only generate energy, but are also thought to play a role in the aging process too. So this then begs the question, can hyperbaric oxygen therapy slow the aging process or even possibly reverse it? To help answer this question, we have this study where 63 older men and women in their late 60s took part in this experiment where about half of them received daily hyperbaric oxygen therapy sessions 5 days a week, each day for 3 months. I'll also point out that the pressure used in this experiment was 2 times the normal atmospheric pressure. After the study, those who received the oxygen, they reported increased energy levels and their overall cognitive or brain function improved as well, including better attention span, and these people could remember information faster as well. What about wrinkles? So to help see if hyperbaric oxygen can improve wrinkles, we have this study where researchers took biopsies from 13 older men who again took part in daily hyperbaric oxygen sessions 5 days a week for 3 months. Following the study, it was reported that hyperbaric oxygen not only increased the production of collagen as well as blood vessels, but there was also reductions in old, worn-out cells as well. So this sounds great, but unfortunately the only before and after pictures we see in this study are things like this. So we can't tell from this experiment how well hyperbaric oxygen reduces wrinkles in the real world. And then we have this paper, which actually got a lot of attention because it pertains to hyperbaric oxygen lengthening telomeres. Telomeres are like the caps on the ends of shoelaces, and as the telomeres shorten, that is said to be related to how quickly someone is aging. So longer telomeres, good; shorter telomeres, bad, generally speaking. So we've got, again, this paper where 30 older people, they're in their late 60s. Again, they're undergoing daily hyperbaric oxygen sessions 5 days a week, each day for 3 months. Also notice here that these individuals are taking 5-minute breaks every 20 minutes. So they're not spending the entire 90 minutes in the chamber. Oh, and one more thing here. The researchers actually took blood samples before the study at the halfway point at 30 sessions, and again at the end of the study at 60 sessions, and also they took blood samples 1 to 2 weeks after the study was over to see how long the effect might last. So it's reported that the telomere length in the T helper cells, they're a type of white blood cell, they increased between 21 and 29%. The telomere length of natural killer cells, another immune system cell, their telomeres increased by 20%. And then the greatest improvement in telomere length was seen in the B cells, again, another immune system cell. Their telomeres lengthened between 25 and a whopping 37%. So what's going on here? Well, it is speculated that the hyperbaric oxygen therapy increased telomere length by inducing hormesis, which is an adaptation where low levels of a toxic substance, in this case 100% oxygen, appears to produce beneficial effects. So what does all this mean? Well, the research appears to show some pretty interesting things, that hyperbaric oxygen therapy can induce some positive changes in the human body. That's very intriguing. Whether or not hyperbaric oxygen therapy lengthens the life of human beings or even erases wrinkles is something we just don't know yet. Also, if you're going to opt to try this therapy for yourself, make sure you're dealing with a reputable company that knows what they're doing. The research I presented to you here uses oxygen therapy at 2 atmospheric pressures. So that's definitely a question you want to ask them about if you're going to try this for yourself. At this point, I'm not even quite sure where you would get hyperbaric oxygen therapy other than a hospital. So do your due diligence and definitely investigate the people who are offering this therapy. If you have tried hyperbaric oxygen therapy on yourself, leave a comment below and let me know what happened. Until next time, I am Joe from SupplementClarity.com. Take care.